for joining us on Friday Night Blitz. I'm Brandon Kinnard. Across the state, there were 14 high school football teams still alive entering the night. 6 of them were from right here in Northeast Wisconsin. Now, that's an accomplishment in and of itself, a great postseason for this area. How many, though, would qualify for state? Let's find out, starting with our sports showdown game. Appleton North taking on #1 ranked Franklin in a rematch of their season opener. Early second quarter, Matthew Scheckelman with a dime to Damian Borland, who is off to the races. Lightning touchdown, they go up 6-0. Flash ahead to the third quarter. Lightning leading 13-3. This is on a 3rd and goal. Scheckelman to Alex Herron. He's in 19-3. North in control, but back comes Franklin. This is on a 3rd and 13. Miles Burkett, he's playing for the Badgers next year. Shows you why there with a strike to Tanner Rivard, who has the first down and more, reaches across the goal line for a touchdown, and the 2-point conversion ties the game at 19. No reason to panic, though. Scheckelman has a man open, but that is an unbelievable interception from Logan Matthews, one-handed. The Sabres take over with less than 5 minutes to play, and now with 20 seconds to play, Rivard again gives them their first lead of the game, and that is the game winner. North loses a heartbreaker. Chancellor Johnson is in Oshkosh.
Brandon, an absolute stunner here at Titan Stadium. Lots of long faces and teary eyes. And this matchup was similar to the season opener between Appleton North versus Franklin, where the Lightning were up double digits late before they blew a lead. But this time around, it cost them their first trip to a state championship game.
The sting right now, it's so hard to be so close to having the kids be able to go down and play for a state championship. To be right there and 20 seconds left on the clock. It's so disappointing, but I mean, what this group has done at North, they've left a legacy.
This was quite the playoff run for Appleton North, but unfortunately for the Lightning, their journey ends here. But after the game, head coach Rob Salm also told his team to keep their heads up. This is a team that, as he said, the community will remember and will set the precedent for generations to come. At Titan Stadium, Chancellor Johnson, NBC 26 Sports.
All right, thank you, Chance. It was raining in Rhinelander as MENASHA takes on Rice Lake in a Division III state qualifier. First quarter, Warriors strike first. Cole Fensky with a QB keeper. Rice Lake up 6-0. Into the second, tell me if you've seen this before. Devontre Smith breaking loose around the right side. Big gain here for the Blue Jays back. Pushed out inside the 5, and a few plays later, it's his partner in crime, A.J. Korth, finishing off the drive with a touchdown. MENASHA takes a 7-6 lead, but back come the Warriors. Easton Stone, the big man, tripped up, stays on his feet, and tumbles in for a touchdown. Rice Lake takes the lead, and they don't give it up. The Warriors win this one 36-21. In Division IV, Freedom and Ellsworth. First quarter, Jake Yonke looking deep, and he's got Ashton Quaddy, 23-yard touchdown for Ellsworth. And Quaddy was far from done. Second quarter, Nate Senso's pass picked off, and there's that man again. Quaddy takes it to the house for his first of 2 pick sixes on the night. That is an incredible performance. Second half, Freedom down big, looking to get something going. Senso to Cole Yachman for the touchdown. Not nearly enough, though. Ellsworth wins this one 46-7. Down in DeForest near Madison, St. Mary Springs taking on Darlington. First quarter, Redbirds on the attack. Ethan Evenstad, 8-yard touchdown. They jump out to a 24-0 lead. Second quarter, well, another big comeback in store perhaps. Cullen King to Sam Baker. Look at the catch there, getting his right foot in for the score. 21-yard touchdown, Springs on the board, trailing 24-7. Late first half now, Darlington looking to add to that lead. Pass tipped and picked off by Josiah Mole, and that jump-started the Ledgers. They wind up scoring 35 unanswered points to come back and win, headed back to state for the 13th time since 2002. Down to Division VII, Coleman playing in its first ever Level 4 game. They're taking on Eau Claire Regis. Second quarter, Coleman's down 2 touchdowns. Well, comebacks have been the theme of the night. Why not one more? Noah Nasgovitz to Will Bieber, who finds the pylon there. Cougars cut the deficit to 14-6. A few possessions later, knocking on the door again, and they score again. Peter Kuchta punching it in. We're knotted up at 14 at the half. Third quarter, Kuchta again. He had a huge night, cuts it back and scores. Cougars take their first lead at 22-14. After Regis scored to tie it at 22, Coleman has it again. About a minute left, and there goes Kuchta again into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Coleman 28, Regis 22. Here's Rachel Hopmeyer.
The Coleman Cougars are headed to their first ever state title after beating Eau Claire Regis here at DC Everest 28-22. The Cougars went down 2 scores early but tied it up by half. And on their quarterback Noah Niscovett's 18th birthday, the Cougars followed through on what they've been chanting all season long: state champs as the goal.
Oh, this is what I dreamed of ever since freshman year. I mean, we always say in the huddle, our chant is state champs on 3. That's what we say. But we've never come to have that be true. And I think this is the year. This is the year we're gonna do it. This team has been through everything. I mean, nobody expected this from us this season. Our regular season schedule, no one knew what we were made of. We got to the playoffs. We faced some undefeated teams. We showed them what we had. I mean, we blew them out. And then when it comes down to a game like this, and to win a game like this is even better.
After a historic night for the Cougars, Coleman will play the winner of the CASHTON Reedsville D7 matchup next week at Camp Randall, a dream come true for so many of these Wisconsin-grown boys. At DC Everest, Rachel Hopmeyer, NBC 26 Sports.
That's why you love the game right there, the passion of it. And speaking of Reedsville and CASHTON, here it is. They will, as Rachel said, get the victor of this one. Here come the Panthers. First quarter already up a touchdown, and quarterback Brennan Dvoracek adding to it. 40-yard scramble for the score. CASHTON keeping it close. Jacob Hutziger with pressure in his face still hits Dylan Byer for the touchdown. 2-point conversion makes it 14-8. Ensuing kickoff, Dvoracek, the quarterback, also their kick returner. And he can make plays there as well. Down the sideline to the house. Reedsville wins big. They are headed to state for the first time in program history. So we'll have an all Northeast Wisconsin matchup there in D7